in the matter of Chen and Monash University, Miss Chen was ordered to pay $900,000 in indemnity costs after she unreasonably rejected a settlement offer of $30,000. This was a case of sex discrimination brought against her former employer, the University of Monash, and she alleged various things, including that a professor was stalking her because he asked in a car park if she'd seen his car, and also that he had sent her inappropriate emails which included references to him apologising going to bed. There were some other quirky facts, including that she tried to get the trial judge removed because he had an association with the university. That was rejected, but ultimately I think it's one of those extreme cases that got dealt with pretty fairly.
And you end up with a huge cost order against the employee, but it's still whether the university will ever get the money back is another question in terms of the assets of the employee. And it still raises an issue that we are constantly confronted with, and that is, what do you do with an employee who genuinely is aggrieved by things that a reasonable person wouldn't be aggrieved by?
And this is in a situation where the plaintiff was a doctor, so you could say they were fairly sophisticated individual. They weren't, the average man or woman on the street. They clearly were quite intelligent.
I think the emotional attachment that at times, I don't know if it's the case in this matter, but is often the case where it veers into mental health issues, is not necessarily related, as we see, to their qualifications or intelligence, but to do with other factors which almost make it impossible for the workplace to manage. It does make you wonder, and not in this case where indemnity costs becomes the only sanction that can be given at the end. You do wonder in some of these employment matters whether there needs to be some more filtering process.
Better case management.
Better case management where somebody can actually say not just you should accept this offer, but this is not going to go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, if nothing else, it's a good example that I'm sure will be trotted out by employers in future cases to try and warn people off bringing actions like this.
And that is the other difficulty, because often people with actual legitimate cases, the employer will think, oh, this is someone like this. You need someone objective and neutral to be able to filter this before it becomes a situation where truly no one other than the lawyers wins out of the situation like this. It's quite unfortunate.
I think a big consideration in the fact that it was indemnity cost of $900,000 was that she did have a lawyer at an early point in the proceedings that said you should accept the offer. You've got no prospects of success.
It's something that needs to be thought about, because it's not in the advantage of the legitimate claimants either when these type of matters go through.